Yo, what's going on? Miguel here, and in this video I'm going to be talking about how to get email subscribers for your email list. And this is actually a question asked of me by someone on one of my last videos where I was talking about the importance of sending daily emails, but he wanted to know, how do you even get email subscribers in the first place? So that's what we're going to answer on this video. For someone to actually end up on your email list, they need to physically type in their email and give it over to you. What most people try and do is they'll just put up some sort of email newsletter, and it says, "Hey, if you want to be part of my newsletter, then just go ahead and sign up." And you can get some emails that way, but it's not going to be the most effective way possible. The most effective way to do this is by using what is called a lead magnet. Basically, this is a free thing, and in order for someone to get this free thing, they need to type in their email, and then it is automatically sent to them that way. This can be an ebook, some sort of membership site, some sort of video series. It doesn't really matter. Point is, there needs to be some sort of incentive. There needs to be a carrot on the other end of this stick that you're holding. If you want someone's email, you better be sure to give them something that they want. And it can't just be any old thing, because you don't just want anybody on your email list. You want these people to be on your email list because they are interested in the exact things that you plan on selling to these people, or whatever videos or whatever it is that you're making, whatever you plan on promoting to your email list. You better make sure that anyone who subscribes to this email list is already vetted beforehand before even getting on there, because you have to spend money for email subscribers, and you don't want to waste your money, and you don't want to waste their time. Because what I see a lot of people do is doing cash giveaways, or they'll give away some AirPods or something. And that is just like, unless you are some sort of commodity business or something like that, like, it just doesn't really, it's not the most effective way of going about it, because the people on there are just there to get free stuff. Naturally, by giving away free stuff, you're going to attract people who want free stuff, but at the very least, those people who want free stuff could be interested in the exact niche it is that you are in. So if you're in the fitness niche, you should be giving away fitness related stuff. If you are in some sort of boxing niche, you should be giving away boxing related stuff, some sort of boxing ebook, some sort of boxing video series. Like, it needs to be specific to your niche so that that person is vetted. Now, your next question is most likely something along the lines of, okay, so after I make an ebook, how do I actually get people to sign up for it? Where do I find these people? This is where things get a little bit more tricky, because you're essentially looking for some sort of audience, someone to market these things to. There's only two ways to go. Well, technically, there's three ways to go about it. The first way to go about it is by building your own organic audience on some sort of social media platform. This is both the hardest and the most effective way to do it. This is why I work with YouTubers, because when you build up an audience, when you build up a large audience of people who are all there watching you because they're being taught something very specific to a certain niche, they're much more likely to take action, especially if it has something to do with something being free that is very specific to what it is that they're there to watch videos for in the first place. So building a YouTube audience and then giving them free stuff is the most effective way to go about it. The second way you can do it is by running ads. Now, this is pretty much just as hard, but at the very least you have much more control over it, because you're able to look at the cost per acquisition, look at the cost per click, the cost per conversion, all that stuff. Basically, it just becomes a split testing and math thing versus a honing your social media presence sort of thing. There's much more control over this way. So you just run ads to whatever lead magnet that you have, and you try to sell to those people once they actually take it. The third way that you can go about getting people to take this lead magnet is through what is called JV deals. JV stands for joint venture. Basically, you find someone else with an audience, with an email list, with their own email list, and you pay them to promote whatever lead magnet it is that you have. You can see a lot of people doing stuff like this on ClickBank. That's basically what a lot of people do on there. They have their own products, but you can also find other people with email lists and promote that way. I've also heard of other marketers doing this, building entire businesses going about it this way. They reach out to hundreds of people, find out exactly how much it would cost to convert a lead and turn that person into a buyer, and then they'll just pay all of those people to promote their stuff, and then they'll make money that way. So joint venture deals. The other way you can go about this is if you already have an audience of your own. Let's say you already have an email list, or you already have a big following on YouTube or Instagram or whatever it is. Then what you can do is you can find someone else in a similar niche. You never want to go specifically exactly yours, because then it becomes a little bit of conflicting of interest there. But if you find someone in a similar niche as yours, or someone who you regularly collab with, then the best thing you can do is both of you guys agree to promote each other's stuff for a certain amount of time, and then you get what's called an affiliate deal. And basically, if any person who subscribes to the email list and then purchases within whatever amount of time, normally 90 days is what people agree on, then you pay that other person a percentage, whatever percentage you two agree on. And then they'll promote your stuff for that same amount of time. And then and whatever leads that you get from them, you see however much that person, however much those leads buy within however much amount of time. Let's go with the 90 days thing again. And then you take a percentage of that cash and you give it to them. So then both of you guys got a bunch of new email subscribers that you would not have been able to get otherwise, possibly. And both of you guys end up making a little bit more money in the short term. And in the long term, it becomes even more, because those email subscribers that stay on for a long period of time end up buying more and more stuff as you continue to market them over the years. And you can get email subscribers that way. You can make more money that way. So there you go. Those are the ways that you can get email subscribers on your list. It's basically the best way to go about it. It's not the easiest thing to do in the world, but it is the most rewarding. Having a lead is always going to be the most rewarding thing you could have, because this is someone that you can market to indefinitely until they unsubscribe, obviously. But assuming that person stays subscribed to the list, assuming you are getting more email subscribers onto your list than those that are unsubscribing, then you're going to be sitting pretty. You're always going to have people to market to, and that is how you keep a business healthy. No matter what anybody says, email is still a dominating force when it comes to marketing. Everyone has an email address. Old, young, middle-aged, everybody. If you want a Facebook account, if you want an Instagram account, if you want a job, you need an email address. So collect their email addresses and market to them, all right? So that's the end of this video. If you have any other questions about email marketing or anything else business related, go ahead and leave that in the comment section below, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.